It was awful. You know, we cried a lot. I remember that. I remember still an ambulance being there, and then policemen, and then people all over the place. They were on our roof, in the front yard. Just, you couldn't move.
We saw the plane in fire on the other street, and nobody, I mean, they just knew there was nobody going to be alive inside. It was a terrible, terrible day here.
This is my home, home where the frost bites cruelly, despite the sun shining vigorously.
Janice Favell is reading a poem her sister wrote 26 years ago. It tells the story of a young woman's love for her community of Oxford House.
For this I am thankful to the great Manitou. May we learn through his great love, strength, and wisdom.
Did it make you feel close to your sister again, reading those words that she had written so long ago?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Iona Wesk was 21 years old in 1972 and had just finished a year of residential school in Portage la Prairie. She and 7 other students were heading back home for the summer to Oxford House, but they never made it.
So does it seem like 25 years, Bella?
Around 4:30 in the afternoon on June 24, 1972, Bella Coombe was heading outside to take a shirt off her clothesline when a strange noise drew her attention to the sky.
This plane was coming very low and sounded like it wasn't working properly. And I could just see it coming through that spot there. It kind of even had to put one wing up, sort of, in a way. And then it came right over, across here, over the other side of the street.
I heard a thump.
Norman Johnson lives 2 streets over, right beside the airport. He was home when the Beechcraft 18 crashed in between houses just doors away.
And I could just see a tail sticking back out, so I ran down to see if I could do anything. And I got within 50 feet, and it burst into flames.
Reports at the time partially blamed the pilot. It was later discovered an engine had failed, and instead of increasing power to the other engine, the pilot frantically tried turning around to head back to the airport. He never made it.
I don't think it will ever be forgotten. They still have memorial services every year, just for family and whoever else wants to come. They just get together and help each other out.
Her sister says it was Iona's dream to use her education to help her people. 6 months before she died, Iona wrote 2 Different Worlds, a story about Iona's ups and downs in residential school. It carried a strong message that even when things seem tough, you shouldn't give up. The story won an award, and now the Iona Wesk Award is given every year to a piece of outstanding nonfiction.
She had a lot to teach us in manners of being at peace with yourself. You know, always looking. I know she found it hard at first. She was pessimistic, but later on she always looked towards the good side of things, regardless of what was happening around her. She was a special girl.
And even after all these years, Iona's sister says the anniversary of the crash doesn't get any easier. Colleen Brajot, CBC News, Winnipeg.
Thank you for watching the CBC Manitoba YouTube channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. For the latest breaking news and top stories, download the CBC News app.